No. Okay.
Yeah, you like that.
Hi, I'm Rosie, if you know me. And if you know me, you know this is my first movie reaction video. Today I'm watching Cloud Atlas. I think I've seen it before. Not 100% sure. So, let's get started. I borrowed this from my son. He doesn't know. A lot of that going on in here, huh? Where's my volume? Uh-huh. Do I have in your eye? Is that somebody famous that I'm supposed to know who it is? Dang, that scar. What happened? I didn't hear anything that he said. I don't know if I was supposed to. What? Okay. Gotta start over. I didn't hear any of the talking because my headphones were not jacked into the computer the right way. I had a date this summer. I must have been looking.
What's the matter? Babbitt's bawling.
Is that Tom Hanks? No.
Full of voices.
Yes.
Ancestry. Howling at
Y'all, that's Tom Hanks.
you. Gibbering stories.
Oh my
voices tied up into one. Now you hear up close. And I'll yarn you about the first time we met. Eye to eye.
Is that New Zealand? That looks like they couldn't take it off of her windshield. She's trying to drive.
Beach
The-
was once a cannibal's banqueting hall, where the strong
Oh.
on the weak. But the teeth, sir, they spat out like you or I would expel a cherry stone.
Truth is singular. Its versions
Is it a
of
hickey? It's a birthmark.
mistruths.
Oh.
There you are, Mr. Ewing. As binding a covenant there can ever be between men. Outside the province of Scripture.
Thank you, Reverend
Oh my gosh.
Perspicuity struck me as
It
though we looked
is.
through divine revelation. The learned doctor here and I have already spent many a night debating Mr. Moore's tractors.
Oh my god.
See that he makes a compelling case as to why we are sitting here, enjoying this divine lamb.
It is him.
You enjoy your life here with us, do you not?
Oh, yes, Reverend sir. Cooper are very happy here.
Kind of have to
You
say
see,
that
this
there,
is
yeah.
Moore's ladder of civilization. The reason behind this natural order.
Please, Giles, do shut up.
Yes.
I've been listening to this
Please.
for weeks now.
Susan Sarandon.
Let's see.
And what does he have to say
People
about the
in
next
this
one?
movie. Yes. Yes.
That's a subject he prefers to pass by in silence.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't be the first.
Exactly.
Right. Mr.
Right?
Ewing, continue.
Not the first.
Well, the question he does pose is, if God created the world, how do we know what things we can change and what things must remain sacred and inviolable? Heat is unbearable. How do they take it?
Orok say, slaves like camel, bred for desert. He say, they not feel heat like civilized folk.
We should get you out.
Oh, what? What is that noise?
But have no fear. This particular devil and I are well acquainted.
Sixsmith, I do hope you will be able to find it in your heart to forgive me.
Frobisher. Mr. Robert Frobisher. Letter.
Hated leaving you like that. Wasn't the goodbye I had in mind. I know you haven't heard of him, but trust me, Vivian Ayres is one of the musical greats, Sixsmith. The tragedy is that he hasn't produced any new work in years due to illness. I know, Sixsmith, you groan and shake your head, but you smile too, which is why I love you. Yes. Thanks for the waistcoat. I needed something of yours to keep me company.
St. George and the Dragon. I've had this little melody for viola rattling about my head for months. Let's see if you can get it down.
No, you have to get it out of his head.
Subtle grace note before the third. Let me hear it.
He reminds me of the attorney from the Aristocats.
That's it. That's my melody.
Oh my god!
Come on, Louisa! We're meant
Oh, the transition.
Louisa, come on, I'm telling you. It's a past life thing or a future life thing, but you know?
Past life thing, or like a future life thing, or like something about like...
Thank you.
I hope that wasn't a mistake.
Great. Power outage.
Still glad the age of chivalry isn't dead.
I'd still rather be right here than back up there.
Guess Mr. Capon isn't everyone's cup of tea.
No.
Louisa Ray.
Rufus Sixsmith. That's her. My niece, Megan.
She's lovely.
Gives you hope for the world. It's a very peculiar birthmark.
Yeah. My little comet. My mother swore it was cancer. She wanted me to get it removed, but I don't know.
I don't know why, but my camera only shot 23 minutes before shutting out, so I have to set a timer because I'm 36 minutes into the movie and yeah, this is going to be a really, really, really long process. Oh! It's a British guy.
Of the Lemon Prizes. Why would anyone in their right mind choose to be a publisher? This was the precise moment that Dermot found me.
On about a big white whale which is summarily dismissed.
Well, I don't give a what happens when I'm dead. I want people to buy me book now.
Yeah.
Well, as your publisher,
Buy my book
obviously
now.
nothing would make me happier. But sadly...
I am my own publisher.
Knuckle Sandwich. You mean Mr. Finch?
That's a good name, Phoenix Finch.
Content shit. Mr. Hoggins should apologize to the trees felled for the making of his bloated autobiography. 400 vague, glorious pages expire at an ending that is flat and inane beyond belief.
Steady now. What is a critic but one who reads quickly, arrogantly, but never wisely?
I'm gonna remember that. If I ever get mad, remember writing in front of critics. That's like the new age, like thinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an additional award tonight, fellow book fairies. An award for most eminent critic.
Blue fairies.
Mr.
No.
I admit that the obvious emotions like shock and horror flew as Finch had, here and gone. I experienced a nascent sense of a silver lining.
What's the Timothy Cavendish?
I presume.
Cut with your cacks down.
Dermot signed what we call a copyright transfer contract, which means that legally...
Dermot didn't sign no fucking contract for the event of the season.
Ew.
50k would do for starters. Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon? Gentlemen, the law says...
The law!
Oh.
What the law do? For Felix Finch?
Ordinarily, I begin by asking prisoners to recall their earliest memories.
He has such a
to provide
calm
a context
voice.
for the Corpocratic historians of the future.
Fabricants have no such memories, archivist. One 24-hour cycle in Papa Songs is identical to every other. At hour 4, each server is awoken by auto-stimulant. We file into the diner.
Dessert.
At hour 5, we man our stations to greet the new day's consumers.
Welcome to Papa Songs.
For the next
Every
19
day.
hours, we input orders, tray food, then drinks, upstack condiments, wipe tables, and bin garbage.
What is the first catechism?
Honor thy consumer.
Honor thy consumer.
After the final cleaning, we imbibe one subsack, then return to our sleep box.
Did you ever think about the future?
Papa Song servers have just one possible future.
You mean exaltation?
I was happy for them, but envious as well.
Looks like a bridal gown.
Did your sister
Kinda.
feel as you did?
Most of them.
They're asleep. Why are you awake? I know that sound. She doesn't.
If Una 939 woke you, who woke her?
Siri.
Siri?
Why would a seer
Oh.
wake a server?
Perhaps you should ask him, archivist.
Right? Ask him. Why? He pulled her out of bed.
We are inside a secret.
Inside a secret.
Kino?
Sophia, no one will ever know.
This is a violation of the Ready Incarceration Act. I will not be subjected to criminal abuse.
Bowling tone.
This is a violation of the Ready Incarceration Act.
I will not be subjected to criminal abuse.
Abuse. Yeah! Deserved it. Make them all think twice now.
I will not be subjected to criminal abuse.
Right.
And rare's time I ever fessed the secret of Sluice's Hallow. Adam, my bro by law, and his son and me be trekking back from Honokaa Market.
But, beginning.
Darky spot you're in, friend.
It does look like this.
Ain't no blade can protect you from the true truth.
Jonas, go. Go, go. Zachary! Zachary! Zachary!
You're safe here. You say all the time, yeah. The weak are meat, the strong do eat.
Whole valley whispering about the blood of Adam and his son on my hands. The Rose and Captain never believed no Yibrin and stood by me.
Prescients come bartering twice a year. Their ships creep crawling on waves, just floating on the smart of the old uns.
I'm glad I didn't wear makeup.
What are you doing? Why words slink and slide off a tongue when we need 'em most? If my tongue been more bold, could I stop all the dire something's about to happen? Now kin and bros and half-strangers, yeah, even the abbess, all come knocking the gaping wonderment like Sonya herself was sitting in our kitchen.
How your ship sliding glass so silencing?
Fusion engines.
Fusion engine.
Oh,
Was.
yeah.
Marinum
I
answered
know
the
fusion
questions,
engines.
but no
Wow.
answer ever quenched your curio.
Watch her clothes.
Smart.
She's got secrets.
So the sister's name, did I hear that right? Her name is Rose. Also.
But you have a choice. You can remain here and risk being discovered. Or you can come with me.
Is it not miraculous how one's fortune can turn so quickly, so completely?
Nuclear power.
Dr. Sixsmith.
If the Hawkinses' brutes wanted to turn this into a family affair, they'd find the Cavendish clan more than ready for the task at hand.
Oh, Satan, gonads not again. Look, just bugger off and leave us in peace. I'm only going to ask you nicely once.
Good to see you, Denny.
I'm not lending you a bloody farthing till you pay back the last lot.
Hello, Georgette.
Hello, Timothy.
All right. Well, 60 grand? It's going to take some time, but in the interim, I've got the perfect place for you to hide.
On a pirate ship?
Fear I may never hold my beloved Tilda in my arms again. A parasite writhes at night, igniting spasms of pain, while visions and voices obscene and monstrous haunt me.
He's still here.
Oh God!
Stay with no fear. No harm, no shout. Please. My name, Otua.
I thought it was that green monster guy.
I've seen Maori whip eye.
Well, you're already very much in trouble, Dad. The Prophetess is a mercantile vessel, not an underground railroad for escaping slaves.
Right now, call the police.
There's so much blood in this movie.
My dear Sixsmith, you alone could understand how I'm feeling right now. Today, Ayres and I presented our first collaboration to Thaddeus Kesselring, Ayres' favorite conductor who arrived from Berlin. It's called Eternal Recurrence. Wish you could hear it.
Don't tell me he hates it.
The only broken note in the entire evening was Ayres' wife, Jocasta, excusing herself early. Sensed a buried bone. Later, I asked Ayres about it. He said Kesselring had introduced Jocasta to him. Is that this world spins from the same unseen forces that twist our hearts.
How's it, Zachary?
Femwise.
True Saracen.
Got it. Thumbs gone.
So, you mind a stranger?
True Saracen.
Our lives are not our own. From womb to tomb, we are bound to others, past and present. And by each crime and every kindness, we birth our future.
From womb to tomb.
This may be the biggest mistake of my life, but here, thank you, Mr. Hugh.
Thank you.
You are a runaway slave, and I am a lawyer. How do you imagine we could possibly be friends?
What do you need?
Who's that? Stop getting high. Look behind you.
Jesus. Javier Gomez, what did I tell you about jumping onto my balcony?
Sixsmith. The plot has taken a sensual turn. And I confess, women's hearts, like their desire, remain a mystery to me.
You sure you want to be telling your boyfriend
Afterwards,
about
she
this?
cried and thanked me for bringing life back into their home. P.S. Best news of all. I've started my own work.
Called about an old recording written by a man named Robert Frobisher.
Oh!
Oops. Busted. I know I shouldn't be playing it. I was checking it to make sure it wasn't scratched.
This is the Cloud Atlas Sextet.
That's what they named it? Cloud Atlas?
Before I realized it, my feet had borne me back to the temple of sacrifice, where I offered up my virginity. Back to those 4 days of paradise when Ursula's mater and pater slipped off to Greece for a long weekend. Or so we thought.
Uh-oh.
Official cause of accident listed on the hospital form, pussy. What were the chances that she still lived in this house? They within.
Go to her.
I best come quick, it's the Bailey girl.
Okay.
Aye, she dying.
You just calm her son down. Be right and fair, but nothing to be done.
Cat Kid's dying.
What?
Shot on a scorpion fish. I'll take you to Monticello. I know the way. If you save Catkin, I will guide you through the devil's door if that's where you want to go.
While the past may call to us with the enchantment of a siren, better, I believed, to stay the course set by dear brother Denny.
Just sign right here.
That's Old Soul. If the tides keep rising at their present rate, Neo Sol will also be underwater in 100 years.
It's like California right now.
Your food is in here.
That was
It's
smooth.
not what you're used to, but I think you will like it.
It was the first time a pureblood had shown me kindness.
Mama. I'm hungry.
Corrupted. Oh! A disappointing start. Is this some sort of kinky S&M hotel? I am Nurse Nukes. You do not wish to cross me.
No, ma'am.
Guys, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you. See ya.
Our editor's trying to spice things up a little bit. He says the public wants more substance, so...
Oh, probably just a fad.
Aha.
Come on, follow me. Let's start you with the chicken ranch.
I checked in last night believing that Aurora House was a hotel. My brother made the booking, you see.
Let go of me, you ruddy motherfucker!
You can maintain power over people as long as you give them something. Rob a man of everything, and that man will no longer be in your power. Fabricants can be excised for this.
Survival often demands our courage.
Survival often demands our courage. This is such a quotable movie.
Knowledge is a mirror, and for the first time in my life, I was allowed to see who I was and who I might become.
If I was, I would be unable to inform you of the stowaway that I have discovered in my...
Stowaway?
I assure you that this Moriarty had no choice. Now, he has sworn to me that he is a first-class, able-bodied seaman capable of earning passage if only given a chance.
Una had failed. I was still lost hope.
I thought she was gonna just pull it out.
I have to say, if all lady journalists look like you, I might start to take this women's lib thing more seriously.
Oh,
well, I'm sure
right.
Use your support.
Nice.
Bridget Jones.
Okay, you wait here, and I will go and find someone smarter who can walk you through the details of some of your questions.
Okay. What would Dad do?
Who the bloody hell is this? Have you any idea what time it is?
It's me, Tim.
No, to me. My fun has just begun.
You're talking about? I'm your brother. Why are you doing this to me?
I think a better question in this instance would be, what have you done to deserve this?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, come now, dear brother, don't insult me. You can't think that I didn't know about you and Georgette.
Georgette?
I remember listening to his heartbeat. Your heart beats much slower than ours. There is a gentleness to the sound. I find it comforting.
Find a pen. I heard it in a dream. I was in a nightmarish cafe. Blaring, bright lights. But underground and no way out. And the waitresses, they all had the same face. There was music playing. It was so clear a minute ago. Help me, Robert. Help me. It's slipping away. I've lost it.
Oh.
It'll come to you, sir. The minute you stop trying to find it, it'll find you.
You are naive.
It was music that poured from his eyes, that breathed from his lips. Music as beautiful as any I have ever heard.
They found us. I'll be with you the whole way.
Steve?
It's all right. All right, I'll talk to the captain. He'll hear your case.
No, he won't.
What's your name, boy? Batua, sir. Bottle is empty.
Come on. Oh my gosh. Just straight up.
The dark is soft as I am.
Mr. Boharf? It appears we have an addition to our crew.
She was in the chem labs looking for the bathroom.
Ah. Do you ever think the universe was against you?
All the time. Why?
I'm cool.
Just a sad movie.
Perfectly engineered features are such.
Heck of a sad movie.
Inform the archivist. Prepare for excitement.
I'm gonna leave through this movie. I'm a crier. I'm a big crier.
But the relationship was doomed. Every time she brought up any of it.
Her and those cigarettes. I thought it was a joint. I really thought that was a joint.
Stop myself from laughing.
Belief, like fear,
Like whole movie gives me goosebumps.
is forced to be understood as we understand the theory of relativity and principles of uncertainty. Phenomena that determine the course of our lives. Yesterday,
I'm glad for a break. I cannot breathe. My heart has gone so fast. Oh my lord.
Get away from me, Sterling, or I kill you. Sterling, got to flush you with. Come on, Sterling.
Welcome, Aselcel. Take a seat.
Oh no.
Just relax. This is to remove your collar.
Cattle?
The genomics industry demands a huge quantity of biomatter for womb tanks. But more importantly, to sustain the engineered labor force. Recycled fabricants are a cheap source of protein.
They've beat us to ourselves.
There is so much to this movie. I had no idea what I was getting into.
The systems that built them must be torn down. No matter if you're born in a tank or a womb, we are all pure blood. We must all fight, and if necessary die, to teach people the truth.
This is what we have been waiting for.
Will ya? Will ya? Stay in.
Make them pay. You can count on it. Thank you. My uncle was a scientist, but he believed that love was real.
Watched my final sunrise. Enjoyed a last cigarette. Didn't think the view could be any more perfect until I saw that beat-up drill bit. Honestly, Sixsmith, as ridiculous as that thing makes you look, I don't believe I've ever seen anything more beautiful.
Thank you. Captain say so. I'll take you with us.
I want to go with Marilyn.
I believe there is another world waiting for us, Sixsmith. A better world. And I'll be waiting for you there.
May I help you, sir?
Yes, thank you. I'm looking for a friend who came to Eden.
I believe we do not stay dead long. Find me beneath the Corsican stars where we first kissed.
Would you say that you loved him?
Yes, I do.
Do you mean you are still in love with him?
I mean that I will always be. And by each crime and every kindness, we birth our future. Yeah, to imagine heaven, I would imagine a door opening. And behind it, I would find him there, waiting.
Is that the contract from Reverend Horrocks?
It is indeed.
Well, you know, I could have sent a boy.
Are you insane?
I owe my life to a self-freed slave. And I cannot, in good conscience, participate in this kind of business any longer.
Like Solzhenitsyn laboring in Vermont, I shall beaver away in exile. Unlike Solzhenitsyn, I shan't be alone.
It's an ocean with a multitude of drops.
My heart was racing the entire time. I'm glad my battery, I'm glad my camera kept cutting out because I needed those breaks. It was just intense. Like the whole time it was so intense. And I was like, oh, Cloud Atlas. That must be like, I thought it was a kid's movie. That one Disney movie with Oprah and I don't remember. I'll react to that one. I've only seen it once. But that's what I thought maybe this was. At least something not like this. I am a crier, but I don't think I've cried that much in a single movie in a really long time. I might have to watch it again. I might have to watch it again just to understand the intricacies that I missed, because I know there's something. I know I missed something. Maybe I missed a lot. that I loved the cast. It's perfect. I loved all the different time periods. And as you know, I'm a Cali girl, so San Francisco it's practically home. It's really close to home. Yeah. So, thank you. Thank you for sharing this with me and for being here. I really appreciate it.